Accident?
A minute ago, yeah.
Oh, jeez. Good afternoon, and welcome to Niagara Street in the city of Buffalo at the corner of Hudson, as we are here to announce another storefront revitalization project that is complete, which is creating a better, brighter, more beautiful Niagara Street for all. I'm Erie County Executive Mark Poloncarz, and I'm here joined by Erie County Legislator Howard Johnson. I'm also pleased to be here with our Commissioner of the Department of Environment and Planning, Dan Castle, as well as Thomas Baines, the Deputy Commissioner of the Office of Environment and Planning, in charge for the Planning Unit. We are also joined by Mr. Efrain Burgos, the proprietor of Burgos Hair Salon, which was a recipient of a storefront revitalization grant of $40,000, which brightened and made a much more beautiful location here so that it could attract more business, and we'll talk a little bit more about that, as well as his son Alexandre, who is of course a community leader and can talk a little bit more about the impact that this is having on the neighborhood. As we announced last year with the storefront revitalization grants, our goal was to provide local small businesses an opportunity to receive assistance to improve their storefronts. Why do we do this? We do this for a number of reasons. The first reason being that when we assist small businesses improve their storefronts, it generates more foot traffic, it generates more business, which of course is better for our local economy and even creates sales tax, depending on what the service is, for our local governments. It also ensures the stability of businesses coming out of the COVID-19 pandemic. There was a lot of assistance that was provided to small businesses following, or I should say during, the COVID-19 pandemic. But the economy has changed. Everything has changed, and there wasn't a lot of assistance for small businesses following the pandemic. And we wanted to ensure that we could continue to assist small businesses in a way that would be long-lasting, not just a short-term fix in which they got a few $1,000s to help maybe get them through a couple months, but something that would ensure that long-term it would improve their businesses, as a result create more business for our community. And this is exactly what we're talking about with the storefront revitalization program, is taking an older business and investing in it so that it can bring in more business, more traffic, and that it also shows that we care about neighborhoods. That's the key of the storefront revitalization. It's not just putting money into a business that you don't see, but it invests in a neighborhood. It invests in communities so that we can create a stronger community, stronger small businesses, and when you have one strong small business, it brings in other stronger small businesses who want to invest in their properties, who want to succeed, and you're seeing that right here on Niagara Street. Just look at what this turnaround with Niagara Street has been in the last 10 years, just because of the work that was done with regards to the Niagara Street Gateway project, which was a tremendous project by the city of Buffalo, and of course with assistance from the state and federal government. Well, you can't just stop with the roads. You also have to invest in more, and that's what we've done here with the storefront revitalization program. There's over 200 businesses that received grants in the first round. We are in the process of going through our second round of grant review, in which we're going to invest millions more in local small businesses, because it's been such a success, and this is just one example of it. I want to thank Mr. Burgos for investing in his community, for investing in his business, and reaching out to us to say, hey, I think I can do a little better if we do an investment here with the storefront. And this is beautiful, and I'll let him talk a little bit more about why it looks like it does, but this is a beautiful addition. I remember it was a couple months ago, I was driving down Niagara Street, heading downtown, and I said, wow, look at that Roberto Clemente mural. It's great. Look at that. Look what they do with the building. And I checked and I go, yes, it was a storefront revitalization grant that helped do it. That's what we're talking about. Investing in our communities, investing in small business, which in the end creates a stronger, better community for all. And I'm proud to have partnered with the Erie County Legislature to make this happen. This is an example of how working together, the executive and legislature branch, hey, how you doing? Are creating better, stronger county across all Erie County. It's not just the city of Buffalo, it's every town, every village, every city in the county that has received a storefront revitalization grant of some kind, and we're creating better communities all across our county because of that. And I want to thank the members of the legislature, especially Legislator Howard Johnson, who was a strong advocate for this early on, and give him an opportunity to say a few words. Legislator?
Thank you, County Executive. Thank you, everyone, for being here. You know, our small businesses have been hit hard by recent events. And this storefront revitalization program helps these hardworking men and women with funding to upgrade their businesses and attract more customers. For a small sum, the county is helping spur real economic development, as you can see by what's taking place here. Which will, and that development is going to impact all of Erie County. So again, I want to thank the county executive, for partnering with the legislature and bringing this program together. And I want to thank the small business who's taking opportunities. Mr. Burgos himself for, getting this storefront together to go with the rest of the aesthetics of the community. So with that said, I want to turn it over to Mr. Burgos.
I'm not good at this, but all I have to say is thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Without this grant, I would never have been able to do this. It was always my dream to bring Old San Juan to Buffalo, and I can see that it takes $40,000 to do that, and I didn't have it. And thank you for the county for this amazing grant. I really, really appreciate it, and forever I'll be grateful. And I'm glad I came to Erie County when I decided to come to the United States. Thank you.
Woo! Thank you, sir. And this is exactly what we do when we invest in small businesses. We invest in dreams. And it's beautiful. I've never been to San Juan, and I want to go there someday, but bringing a little bit of San Juan here to Buffalo just brightens this neighborhood and brightens everyone's lives when they come through. The Storefront Revitalization Program is administered by our Department of Environment and Planning. They've worked very hard. There's a lot of work that's been involved, a lot of partners that have been involved from architectural firms and the like. And I want to give the opportunity for our Commissioner of the Department of Environment and Planning, Dan Castle, to talk a little bit more about the program and how it's moving forward and what we're seeing across Erie County. Commissioner?
Great. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, I have been to Old San Juan, and I tell you what, when I heard that the storefront looked like Old San Juan, I came up Niagara Street. I noticed it 2 blocks away.
Right.
So it was great. It actually worked. So, Department of Environment and Planning, we're really honored to be administering this program. It's helping 260 businesses in the first round. And, we take what the vision, leadership, and the ideas of the county executive, and then the authorization of the legislature, and we try to put the program together that works to benefit the most number of business owners, preparing the application, eligibility criteria, and so forth. And we had over 600 eligible applications in the first round. We funded about 260. And in that process, we tend to, in administering the contract, we're doing a lot of paperwork. We're dealing with our team of architects. I want to thank Jill from Clint Brown, who is one of our 4 architects on our team that designed this building. And so we do a lot of back and forth with the architects, with our program administrator, with the small business. And, we tend to get lost sometimes in the bureaucracy of doing government work, which is why it's so nice for us and Thomas and our team to come out here and hear from people like Mr. Burgos about how much this means, because we do a lot of work in the office, but seeing the results is really where it matters. And we've been to a number of these. We'll be doing more of these, and it's really just great to see the government dollars at work and really making a difference, not only for a small business, but for a streetscape and a neighborhood. And that's really what we're trying to do, is to help a neighborhood and generate more foot traffic. So again, honored to play a small role in this on behalf of the county. We look forward to the second round, and it's just going to be great things for all of Erie County. So I think with that, I will turn it over to the young Mr. Burgos for a few comments about what it means to him and his family.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you so much for coming out here today. Thank you, County Executive Mark Poloncarz, for joining us, Legislator Howard Johnson, members of the media, and the entire county who has been a huge catalyst of support, not only for the revitalization of this building, but for the Niagara District corridor and the West Side as a whole. When I think of the storefront revitalization program, I don't think of just a revitalization of the business facades. I think of a revitalization of hope. A a revitalization of representation, right? And seeing a building that looks like Old San Juan right in the Hispanic Heritage District in one of the most diverse neighborhoods in the city of Buffalo, that is the most powerful thing to me, because that has had people feel like this is their connection back home. People who feel like they don't have a place, they have a place here. Young kids who have walked around who feel hopeless, who are told that they can't do things, who are told that their dreams are too big, can see this building and see that this is living proof that you can do anything if you put your heart into it. People who have been here a long time feel seen. They feel that the work that they've done for generations and the ways that they've paved for people like me to have the privileges that we have today are now being repaid by beautifying our neighborhoods, by making it representative of them, their work, and their stories. Working in conjunction with government organizations, community leaders, nonprofits, and everyone else in between, it takes a village. We can revitalize Niagara Street and turn it into a world-class Hispanic heritage corridor that I know it can be. I'm so proud to have worked with every single person here at some point or another to do work in the community, but I'm especially proud to see my father's dream come true. And my father is someone who is a real inspiration in this community and a trailblazer for Latinos, not just here, but everywhere. And so I'm very honored to be here. I'm very honored to unveil this building, and I hope that I can not only continue your work and legacy in this community, but continue to pay it forward for future generations of Latinos and West Siders to come. So thank you so much to County Executive and everybody else here. I'm super honored to be here today.
Thank you. They used to say it's $1 and a dream for a lotto. Well, it's a little bit more than $1 to get these projects off the ground, but it shows exactly what they can do, and that's what we're proud of. So thank you to all who made it a reality, who helped make this an example of taking Mr. Burgos' dream and bringing it so that we could be out here in this beautiful day showing off what is not just a dream, but is real. With that, I'll open up to any questions from members of the media. Are there any questions in particular? I'll take off topics separately. So, if not, thank you everyone. Have a great day.